Hello. I'm not having the best of days today. Everything is going wrong. And there's so much noise. Right now that's the rubbish men. They will be gone in about 10 minutes or so, but there's been so many noises today. My neighbours opposite are doing some building work. There's some sort of machine going off in the road, one road over. It's not just noise that's been annoying me today. This is the first day in about 3-4 weeks where I have been home alone and able to film. And I woke up this morning feeling great. And then shortly after that, I found a sty just inside my left eye. It's tiny, it's nothing. But when you have a sty, it interferes with your eye. You feel like you've constantly got something in there. I constantly feel like my eye is being scratched as I'm looking. It won't last, it will be gone in a day or so, but today of all days. So I'm coming across like I've got a cold, but it's just making my eyes water. What else is going wrong? There's a lot. My battery in my Rode is about to die, so as I'm vlogging, I'm paying so much attention to the screen to check that it's still recording the audio. I may have misplaced or packed one of my light covers. That's a problem. Without it, I'm too harshly lit. So today I have one cover and I'm covering the other one with kitchen roll. It's an LED light, so it doesn't get hot, but you have to be very careful when you do homemade lighting stuff. I have a friend that caught their lamp on fire before because they covered it with baking paper, tracing paper. What else? Oh, my car. I had my car valued this week. My brother and I were expecting a value of several £100s, and no, it's been valued at £195. Hooray! No, that's bad. That is so bad. That on its own makes me want to cry. Basically, my car is about to die. Oh, and there's my tax stuff. That happened. It's a long story, but all the forms and tax stuff about my car was sent to my new address prematurely, which means that I can't drive my car unless I have that information, but I can't drive to my new location to get that information because I can't legally drive my car without the information. So that's been a tricky puzzle. I also found out today that Nutella have changed their recipe. Bless you. The last 2 months, whenever I've had it, it's made me ill. It's bad. Again, I can talk more on that, but it's so upsetting. I'm in a very random mood today. I really, really am. In a way, this video feels like one of those screen tests where someone is sitting on the other side of the camera asking questions, and then the editor then cuts out all the questions and has a film of you talking, most of which doesn't make that much sense. It's all out of context. So let's see if I can make this video as random as possible to see how incoherent I could potentially be. You probably won't be able to hear it, but there is a specific noise going on right now that's a bit like a lawnmower, but it's not. It's on the next housing estate, and it's been going on for about 4 solid hours now. It just doesn't stop. I am truly sensitive to noise. I always have been. Always. Floorboards, people talking, the noises people make when they eat. Certain noises. Oh, ticking clocks. That's another thing. I can't stand clocks. I was allowed to do my exams in isolation, and I also requested that there be no clocks in the room because I could not do my exams with the ticking noise. And it sounds silly because so many people don't react to noises in the way that I do, and I come across so over the top. Like now, the floorboards, shut up! For some people, noise is not an issue. They can work in chaos. I can't. But saying all of that, I am so good at working within noise of my own creation, so I can multitask with 4 different types of noise, providing it's noise that I have set up. I can edit videos, blaring music in my ears simultaneously. I can also read and listen to music simultaneously. I can read in the car. Lots of people can't. They get travel sick. I can listen to types of music and do something that are completely different from each other. I can edit a happy video with sad music, like Coldplay's Fix You. But noise, let's talk a bit more about noise, seeing as I'm on this subject matter. My elderly neighbours have installed a supersonic pest noise device. It's more like a torture device, to be honest. To summarise what the noise is, it's a high-pitched, stabbing noise. It feels like someone's stabbing you in the ear with a needle. And it goes off with a movement sensor. If anything, car, human, cat, goes anywhere near it, it goes off. I will do a video on that at some point, but it is so painful. Myself and all the children in the area can hear it. My windows are shut right now, but if the windows are open, I can hear it. And it hurts. And it literally hurts my brain. I mean, this is not the worst place I have lived. It's a big cohesion. There's lots of bad stuff and noise all happening simultaneously. It's not like this all the time. I think one of the worst places I lived, in terms of noise, was Denmark Hill. I was in a very specific part of Denmark Hill and the noise was horrendous every second of the day. The noise was exceptional, inside the flat and outside the flat and in the air. One noise that I could not bear where I lived was the sound of planes. And it wasn't little planes going overhead or planes high in the sky. These planes were landing and taking off. Fairly close to where I was living. Well, I say close to where I was living. I lived nowhere near an airport, but roughly in the proximity of where I was living was where the planes really descended. After moving in for the first few weeks, it was quite disorientating with the noise because it felt as though I had a hoover or a vacuum going on inside my ears constantly. And you would hear these really loud planes take off and land practically every 2-3 minutes for most of the day. The noise stopped. I think the noise of the plane started about 4 o'clock in the morning and ended around 11, 12 o'clock at night. There was a small window where you could live peacefully. For those of you who work in film or do YouTube videos or film in the outdoors, you will know that the sound of a plane or a motorbike, those two things are probably the worst interfering noises you could ever have on a film shoot. So living in the plane area was not only disruptive to my brain, but also to the filming process. I literally couldn't film when a plane was taking off and landing, so there were so many jump cuts in the videos I did during that time. As for other noises, there were many. I must admit, trying to create videos when your neighbours next door are having fun is difficult. I had to stop filming numerous times because of that. There was also a neighbour in the surrounding area who used to blare his music in the middle of the night, not just a little bit, to the point where it sounded like a concert was going on in someone's flat. And my bed would vibrate because of how loud it was. Hi, Grable. Kitty! You came to see me. Oh gosh, there's the vixen. The vixen in Denmark Hill. I'll never forget that. That was the first time I'd ever heard a vixen. Or can remember anyway. To summarise the story, I was editing at 1 o'clock in the morning with my headphones on, probably listening to music simultaneously, and I heard a vixen screaming, but I didn't know it was a vixen. I assumed that someone was being murdered in the courtyard where we lived. So I took off my headphones, I threw them down, I ran next door and I woke everybody up saying, "We need to call the police." And my neighbours shouted at me because they knew what it was and I didn't. But it is a scary noise. It does sort of shake you up a little bit. Oh, I mean, I could talk for hours about noise, I think. Changing topic entirely, as for home, sometimes it's not necessarily noise that I find makes it difficult for me to sit and talk. Sometimes it's just the fact that there is somebody on the other side of the wall that can hear everything I'm saying. And if I'm talking about something really personal like Tritch or relationships or something in my brain, it's hard. Going back to Denmark Hill, I couldn't vlog in that bedroom, even in the middle of the night, because my neighbours could hear every single word I was saying. At least here, my dad doesn't tell me to shut up. I have so many more stories about noise though. Those are just a few. Not even funny. I have no personality. I'm not a comical person. If I'm funny, it's because you think I'm funny, as opposed to me thinking I am funny, and knowing I am funny and therefore being funny because I want to make you laugh. I wish I was funny on purpose. I don't laugh either, but that's another story. I very rarely laugh. I've been laughing a lot today. I think it's nervous laughing. Changing topic entirely, but another reason why today's been a bit bad is hair. To summarise, I have a lot of hair missing, and it's sticking up in really random places. From the front, it looks fine. From the back, I look like a monk. I've got a big bald patch, hair's not growing back, hair is growing back. So as I sit here vlogging, I look fine, but I'm very aware of the fact that my hair looks bizarre at the back. As I record this, it is the 8th of February. If I do post this, I think I should say that this location that I am in right now is not my new home. This wonderful area here is a corner of my arch room. And this arch room is my old bedroom. We've just painted it white. It was the pink room I had as a teenager and a kid. So I haven't moved. This is an old room. You just don't recognise it. It's quite quiet at the moment, but I do have an art channel. Link is there, and I film most of my videos for that channel in this area here. My room is so empty right now. It feels quite weird vlogging in there. Like it's not my room, even though it is still my room until I move. I feel more at home in here. I'm not going to say what day I'm moving, but I am moving imminently. Until about 2 weeks ago, I didn't have a fixed move date. It's fixed now, it won't change. So I know that I've been going on and on about the move, but in my brain when I've been saying it, I honestly thought that I would be moving when I was saying that I was gonna be moving. It's been a long 6 weeks, but we really are nearly there. I have reached that point though where I've gone from being excited to being overwhelmed with the move. I really cannot function with all my stuff in boxes. My stuff was not supposed to be in boxes for this long. And I've reached a point now where I have forgotten where things are. I don't know where my stuff is on a daily basis. My brain hurts. Like yesterday, I had to get ready and leave the house in about 5-10 minutes, and I just couldn't do it. I didn't know where my lipstick was, my rucksack had moved, my shoes are all in boxes, and that's just the simple stuff. So literally 90% of my stuff is packed up and ready to go. This is all the art stuff ready to go. All I can think about is work and the move. And noise. But we will get there. This has been a truly random video today. Thank you for watching. If you're seeing it, this is a bonus. Because my life is all over the place at the moment, I'm filming videos when I can as opposed to when I would like. So my videos going up on my channel are brand new, but they're not going up as I film them. So for example, shortly I will be uploading an art studio tour that I filmed back in January, where everything is out. It isn't packed. I hate it when videos don't go up in chronological order. It really does play with my brain, but that's what's gonna happen. Right, I'm gonna go. Innit? I'm gonna go. I am in a very random mood. I really hope this video was entertaining in some way. There's my tummy rumbling, more noise, more distractions. I think I'm gonna take a break. I don't think I can vlog like this. I've got all my stuff here ready to vlog, but no, it's just, I just can't. Maybe this shows you that sometimes I just can't video. I can't concentrate. My brain is all over the place. I do feel better for having talked a lot though. Come on, Becca, round it up. I will see you soon. Bye bye everyone.